What is up, guys? It's me, Jealous704, and welcome back to the return of Sidemen FC. It's been a long time since I last did an episode. We've done 3 episodes already which covered the pre-season tournament. Now we are ready for the Premier League season, but the first thing I have to do is take out the injured Zerka, who got injured in the one of the last games in the pre-season tournament. I think we're going to put in Capu because he played well whenever he came on. He replaced Simon when he was injured in the tournament, who just got back, and then I have to take him off, and I think we're going to put... I prefer to have another midfielder, but I think I'm going to put Ngalo because I think Ngalo is actually a decent player. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's got a bit of speed about him, good reactions, stamina's alright. Yeah, he's pretty decent, but obviously we're not here to make substitutes. We're here to use this team full of the Sidemen and friends. So yeah, let's get into the first game of the Premier League. So here we are, the first game of the Premier League season, and it is away to Everton. It's going to be a tough game for the Sidemen, but I believe that we can get something out of this game. I remember in the final of the pre-season tournament we did actually play really well. I believe it was like 4-0. So I have high hopes. Obviously it's disappointing not to have Josh. I'd love to have a full Sidemen and friends team, but we've just got to deal with it. So yeah, let's get into it. That's good. Great ball from Toby to Vic. He's got time, he's got space, gets a good cross in. Oh my god! How did JJ miss? Give it to Bez. Oh, bad tackle from Barkley, I believe it was, on Bazinga. Here comes Manny. He tries the long diagonal to his brother, Toby. Oh, what? Just won it back! Well, it is half time, and to be fair, we've been the better side in this first half. We haven't made many chances. The one that hit the post from JJ, and nothing really else from that. But let's quickly look at the stats and get straight into the second half. So let's quickly go and look at the stats, and we've had 2 shots, 1 on target. They've had 1 shot, 1 on target. They've had more possession because they're the home team. Deji putting a good ball. Oh, it was a good ball, to be fair. Stones got to won it and he headed out for a corner, but so far not bad. Alright, JJ's got some space to work into. Yeah. Won it. Toby scored! Managed just to find that little half a yard to just get a shot away, and it is 1-0. The first goal of the Premier League season, and we are ahead away to Everton. Brilliant little move here by JJ. Cuts inside, gives it to Toby, who isn't, let's be honest, no space. Does a little Ronaldo chop, gets on his left foot and just curls it past Tim Howard. Great goal. 1-0. That's a good ball. Oh, Vic gets a header, but it's saved by Howard. Could have been 2-0 and wraps up the game, but it's not to be. I think Simon's let's put in a curling cross. Capu. Oh, it's a penalty. I don't know what's given, but cleverly seems to be the culprit. I think it must have been a handball or just a pulling of the shirt, but I don't know, but it is a penalty, and Simon has the chance to wrap this game up. And it is a goal. It's just though, the keeper goes the right way, but he just manages to get it over the keeper. Simon with his first goal of the season after just coming back from injury. 2-0, and it looks like the Sidemen are on to their first 3 points of the Premier League season. And there is the full-time whistle. First game of the season, first win of the season. 2 brilliant goals by Tobe Jizzle and Simon Miniminter. And yeah, it started well, I think, because Even in the first half we struggled to get shots away, we still like kept making these tackles, we kept trying these passes, and it really paid off in the second half, getting that goal by Toby in a tight area and then getting that late fortunate penalty, but tucked it well nicely by Simon. So yeah, 2-0. Let's get back to the dash. Now we're back on the career dashboard. There's one thing that I do want to do, and that is training. We want to add 5 players each week to do a special drill so that we can improve their attributes. The one player that I do want to add is KSI Olajide BT, and what we're going to do on that is probably headers and volleys, because he's going to be the presence in the box. I can see him this season becoming like a Lukaku figure, quite pacey, strong, just a good all-rounder, so that's going to be decent. The next person I want to add is going to be a Vicstar123, only 75 rated for a camp, and I want him to work on his what do I want him to work on? I want him to work on keeping possession. I know it's going to be hard, but hopefully he can do well. The next person I want to add is Miniminter, and I want him to work on something like, I don't know, what should we try and make Simon do? I think speed dribbling, so add a bit of pace to his game. The next we are going to add, and I don't know about Toby. I think Toby's alright. I think we're going to add Harry, who is going to do just simple one-on-one defending, just to, but even though he did very well in the Everton game, I just want him to do that. And the last person we're going to bring Calix, because it's always nice to have a good keeper, and he is just going to do one-on-one keeping. I'm not going to play them all, I'm going to just simulate all, and hopefully all the players actually improve. Let's see how they do. KSI gets an A for headers and volleys, which makes him improve his attacking position, for volleys and heading accuracy. Vic, on the other hand, got a D in the gold training, which was keep possession, so he didn't improve much. Miniminter got a C, Roadshaw got a C, and Calix got a D, so they didn't really improve much, but it's really nice to know that KSI has improved a bit. So each week we will be trying to improve players, but yeah, it's going to be something to add to the season as it goes on. Just got a quick message from Victor Abarbo. He feels like he's not wanted because of like recent spots. He hasn't actually played a single game yet for me in pre-season or the Premier League. So maybe we can start to incorporate some subs if players are getting knackered. So that means that the Sidemen will be playing more games because they won't be sitting out because they are lacking fitness. So maybe in the future I will incorporate substitutes. But it's up to you. If you want to see substitutes come on and try and make a difference, then leave a comment. If you want the Sidemen to just play the full 90 minutes, and we'll try and get through as many games as we can with them playing the full game, then leave a comment saying that. So yeah, but for now we're going to get straight into the next game, which is our first home game of the season, and it is against West. And here we are starting our first home game of the season against West Bromwich Albion. I think it'll be a game where we're going to have a bit more freedom of the ball, and hopefully we can score quite a few goals with our players. But let's just find out. Oh, can he just keep it? Crosses it, back post, and it is headed away for the first corner of the match. Good ball. I think, is that Deji? Yes, it is. Cross. Oh, Foster gathers it. Simon through to Manny. Manny across the pitch to JJ. Oh, what was that header, JJ? You worked on your heading accuracy, and what do? You head it back across goal. And there it is, half time. It was quite boring in the first half hour, but in the last 15 minutes we did manage to create more chances. Not much really to say, but we've just been unlucky. We've been quite sloppy in play, and to be honest, in the first 10-15 minutes, Albion were the better side. I don't know if they got many shots away at all. I can't remember any. But towards the end, we made some chances. JJ should have headed it at least towards goal near the end. But hopefully in the second half we can get better. No, Vic. Oh no. West Brom on the attack. Rondon. Calix comes out. Oh, that was very close to West Brom opening the scoreline. Come on, come on, come on, JJ, make a run, make a run. Gets it to Toby. Gets it across. Oh, JJ. I knew straight away he was going to win that header, but he's just put it wide. No, he's lost it, and it is full time. It's a boring game overall. Even the substitutes who came on just didn't really get a touch of the ball in the last 12 minutes, so it's very disappointing that our first home game has ended with just 1 point instead of 3, but we can still take positives. No injuries, clean sheet, and we're still unbeaten, so yeah, that's all really you can say from it. So let's get back to the main dashboard. So yeah, here we are back into the dashboard, and what we're going to check at the end of each episode is the squad rankings to see who's like the best player in form, who's like the best performer consistently, and at the moment it says that Toby is the best in form with a 7.1 rating. He has just gone top from KSI. KSI was the best player in the pre-season tournament, scoring I think 2 goals in the final. Then it's followed by Minimentor, who has gone above Vicstar 1-2-3. Then it's Bazinga. Then it's Etienne Capoue. So the player that has replaced both Minimentor and Zerka in recent weeks is 6th. Then it's Zerka, apparently, who's gone up despite being injured for the last 2 games. Then it's Deji. Then it's Manny. Then it's Calfreezy. But if we just look, Harry is actually down to 14th, even though in those games I thought he played actually pretty impressively. So yeah, that wraps up episode 4 of the Sidemen FC. Hope you did enjoy it. Please leave a like rating if you did. Leave me comments to see what say what you want to see from this series. Like, just give me any suggestion you want. I've brought it back because I've noticed that the Sidemen FC episodes did have the most minutes watched per episode, so that's really good. But yeah, if you did enjoy it, just leave a like, and I will be bringing these back more regularly from now on, because I do want to get more into it. So yeah, hope you did enjoy, but until next time, goodbye.